Next piece. This piece, I really love this piece. This is a Strutter from a song, and I do believe the song is talking about streetwalkers. So that gave me the idea of these kind of this POV of the looking up from the ground at these really buxom and voluptuous streetwalkers in an old Times Square setting where the old peep shows and live shows were abundant in New York. And again, so I'm using the thick black outline to tighten everything up, because without it I wouldn't have the time to get all this information. You know, the background is not it's a burgundy back there. I don't think you can see it. It looks like black, but it's very loosely and more emphasis on just trying to get the information across. And then I get the graffiti back in there, which is so far the people in Miami haven't been, you know, they like the graffiti. They think it's colorful and they think it's fun, but they don't really talk about it so much. They don't appreciate the style and the balance and the distribution of color. Also, a lot of my pieces I'm moving away from blending, so I'm not using the airbrush as much as I used to. And what you can see here, I'm just using 3 or 4 colors at the most, just to try and get, you know, a sense of 3D-ness, of thickness, but at the same time breaking away from traditional 3D graffiti style, which I'm known for, because before I was known for that, I was known for something else, and hopefully someday I'll be known for this new style, which I think I'm getting a nice flowy, smooth dimension without actually giving a painting in the shadows and highlights and stuff. So, Rent Control, a fictitious movie poster of what people would have to do to have a rent control apartment in city of their desire. And says, you know, I wanted the girl's face sad, you know, and because she's kind of lifting her skirt up as well, and you know, there's keys and there's locks and there's, oh my goodness, I'm shocked amazement. And this girl I actually had a really hard time painting, and I had to just kind of move her into a silhouetted form because she wasn't coming out so good. And with these characters that I'm doing, if they're a little bit out of proportion, which can happen because I'm painting them so fast, if they're out of proportion, the viewer focuses on that. The eye immediately goes to like, oh, that's out of proportion, that doesn't look right. So I have to, I can't let that happen. So I have these like backup methods of what I do. But in this case, because I had the light behind her anyway, because she's standing in a doorway, she actually looks better in the silhouette form. She looks very mysterious, and the heaviness of the paint, I think, balances the painting left to right, 3 or 4 minutes. So back on. So this is an interesting thing also. This piece and the other piece that I skipped over, this one is called Too Late for Love. This one, I actually clocked this one. We did this in 9 hours, start to finish. So that I think I'm doing a pretty good job of getting information down and getting some kind of emotion and some kind of feeling down as well, without you know, losing you know, I mean, I didn't have to do so much of this stuff like the tick-tock and the numbers. I didn't have to do even the clock there, but I felt that I wanted to, just to get this painting to a level where, you know, I mean, that I can do this in 9 hours I think is pretty amazing. And I don't think people are understanding that. I may think other artists can understand it, because I'm still trying to work into these pieces as much as I can, using the brush and using the pop style black outline to my advantage as much as I can, and trying to have this emotion and storyline, and also using graffiti as an element that I still am keeping as much as I can in the background mostly, and let the characters carry the paintings, which is a reverse in general for graffiti writers.